Hey, what's up guys, CJ here, and today we're going to be talking about apparel mock-ups. Lately, I've been creating a lot of passion projects. And after I'm done with the final artwork, I take it one step further and I throw it on a mock-up. This is a great way to show your audience how your artwork and your designs can be used in real-world applications. So today I'm going to show you where you can get some really nice mock-ups, and I'm going to show you how simple it is to apply your designs to those mock-ups. It's going to be super simple and super quick, so let's jump right in and I'm going to show you how it works. Alright, so now that we're in Photoshop, I already have my file open. This is the mock-up that I purchased, and let me show you where I bought this thing. Let's head over to Chrome, Google search design cuts. Now this place has tons and tons of resources like Procreate brushes, fonts, mock-up templates. This isn't sponsored at all, but I really love these guys, and I encourage you to check them out and search for something that's going to help you step up your design. Now while in here, I found this mock-up apparel bundle. Okay, now it's $40, but check this out. If you buy 2 or more products, you're going to save up to 50% on top of that price. And if you also sign up for their email list, they'll send you crazy deals all the time. I think that's how I came up on this one, was in a massive bundle. But this mock-up apparel bundle, it's 4K resolution, super crazy. You got all these textures in here, but look at this. Come down, this is everything that you're gonna get. You're gonna get all these mock-ups for t-shirts, for tank tops, for baby clothes in there. You got sweaters, you got zip-up sweaters, you got hoodies. So find yourself something like this on one of these kind of sites. You know, find yourself a t-shirt mock-up. Most of the time they're gonna work out just like this one here. All right, so you purchase this. You open up your file in Photoshop, and this is what we're going to have. All right, we're going to have all these layers labeled out for us, super easy to use. Okay, so now we're ready to design. I'm going to grab myself some finalized art. Okay, I recently created this Isaiah logo type. It doesn't have to be vector, but I have this, so for the sake of time, I'm going to use this. Okay, we're going to copy it, Command C, and then we're going to come back over to Photoshop. Now you can use Procreate files for this. Whatever kind of artwork you want to mock up on a t-shirt, go for it. Alright, so now you're going to see these 2 top layers right here. T-shirt design. We're going to click on it. It's going to be a smart object that's going to open up another file. Alright, and now we have a guide in here for us. This is our t-shirt. Let's turn off the design, and now let's Command V. Let's paste our artwork as a smart object, or however you're going to paste it in there. Okay, and now let's resize it using this guide. Alright, I'm going to say look at that, boom, yeah, cool, looks about good, might be where I want it. Let's turn off that guide, and then let's Command S, let's save it. Now once we save it, it's going to open up in our file on that t-shirt. And already that's looking pretty cool, it's looking nice, but we're going to take it a couple steps further just to make it a little more believable, a little more realistic. Alright, so let's come down. We got resources. Let's turn off this tag. We're not going to do the tag now. It's going to be the same process as this main design, so you can go ahead and do that if you want to step it up and make a whole kind of apparel brand out of it. You're going to create your own custom tag, whatever you're going to do. And now let's look at these files. Let's look at these layers actually. So we got lights and darks. This is going to give us that texture. It's going to give us that shadow, that highlight. And then we got t-shirt colors. And what we're looking for now is our t-shirt folder. Okay, so we have our t-shirt design right here. And this is what we're going to work in. You see, this is our design. We can turn it on and off. There it is, and it has this smart effect, this smart filter called displace. Okay, and what a displacement map is it creates some texture and some depth to your artwork. So whatever kind of wrinkles there are on that t-shirt, it's going to handle that for us just like that. It's super easy. Let's double click it, and these are the settings that I'm going to use. I'm going to go 10 and 10 on both the horizontal and vertical scale. I'm going to stretch it to fit. Repeat the edge pixel, and I'm going to embed the file data in the smart object. After that, hit OK. It's going to open up your folder where your files are, and you just need to search for wherever you place these files that you purchase. You're going to search for the folder. Right now I'm working with the men's CVC crew mockup. I know I'm on, right here it says 05 PSD, so I'm on this 05, and in this folder it's going to give us those displacement maps already. Easy, done. Open that folder, match your file, map 5, hit open, boom, it's going to do it for you. And look at this thing. It set these wrinkles for me on here. That's money right there. I mean, it's already looking great. It's already looking good. We can call it done, but let's take it a couple more steps further. All right, so come over to t-shirt color. It has these colors on here for you as well. Tap the custom color, drop that down, and now let's do black. Let's do black, and I think that looks pretty good. All right, so one step further, actually a couple more, just to make it a little more believable. Let's come over to our t-shirt design. Let's click on the folder that it has created, the group. Let's tap this and bring our levels up. All right. Now, before we do any adjustments on this level layer, let's hold down Alt and make it a clipping mask just to the design. Because right now I feel like this design is a little faint. It's a little light. That green is a little darker on my design. If you look at it over here, it's darker. I want my whites to be even whiter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our whites, our darks, and we're gonna bring it down some. That's gonna darken it up for me. And then I'm gonna bring my whites over some, and that's gonna brighten that white for me. All right, now it's looking even better. Might drop these blacks down a little bit more, but I'm liking the way that's looking. All right, so now I'm gonna do the same on my t-shirt color. I'm gonna grab a level, and I am going to darken that up some more too. I want a darker black tee. I'm liking the way this is looking. This is looking very nice. You still got all these textures in here. That's great. Now you can be done right there. You can call it a day. You can grab this. You can save it as a JPEG. You can save it as a PNG. Place it in your designs or whatever. But let's do one more thing just to set it off right. Come back over to our t-shirt design. And now let's make a new layer on top of that. And now since we already clipped the levels there, it's going to create a clip for us right there as well. And now let's select a brush. Come to your brushes. Let's select a soft round. And let's put the opacity at 100. We can always drop it later if we need to. And we are going to zoom in here and we are going to look at these wrinkles. All right. So let's look at these wrinkles and let's create a bigger brush. So let's make our brush size bigger. You kind of want it the size of the wrinkle. So I'm liking this brush size, and what we are going to do is make sure we are on black, and we are going to brush over these wrinkles, and it's only going to brush on our artwork. And now you say, whoa, this is looking kind of crazy. Yeah, right now it is, but let me show you what it's going to look like when we're done. All right, so I'm going to create some more wrinkles here, more shadows. Just find it wherever it's over your artwork. Let's just kind of create that. And for the sake of time, this isn't perfect. You may want to go in and do a little better job, but let's just see what it looks like after I kind of do this last one here. Now let's set it to a multiply, and let's drop this opacity down some. And as you start to drop that opacity, you're gonna see, man, it's looking much better now. We got these wrinkles, we got some better shadows, and it's looking more realistic, more like you really have a t-shirt design here. Let's drop it down a little bit more, and let's turn that off and on just so we can see what we got here. I mean, it's looking very good. I like it. I don't know about you, but I do. All right, so that's pretty close to done. You can be done. You want the white background, cool. If not, let's come down to this background layer, and now we can double click on this BG color file, our BG color layer, and we can change the color of this wherever we want. Look at this thing. I mean, what kind of files are like this? I don't know, but this one is. This is very awesome. So usually what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a gray, boom, and then last thing to set it off, come above everything, and let's do a gradient, and then let's make it a radial. Let's picture we have some lighting coming from, let's do the top left. We're gonna bring that lighting down on it. So let's move that gradient up to this top left corner. Let's make this thing like 300. Let's see what 200 looks like. Nope, let's bring this thing up to like 300. Open up the gradient. Let's select the color that it has. Come up to our swatches and let's select white. And then on this color as well, even though it's 0 opacity, let's select white as well. And hit OK. And now that's going to give us some nice lighting. OK. And we can set the blend mode to something like a soft light or an overlay. Let's see what an overlay looks like. That's a little better. And then we're going to drop the opacity down to something like 25%. Now let's turn it off and on so we can see what we got here. Just a little bit extra detail to set it off right. And I'm really digging it, and I hope you're digging it too. So just to recap, let's go back. Let's open up our history. Let's go back to open. That's what it was. And this is what we got out of it. I'm digging it. I hope you are too. Alright guys, so that's it for today, and I hope you learned something new. If you would like me to share any other tips or techniques, drop them in the comments below and I'll make a tutorial for you. I'm always looking for new ideas and content to share, so if you have something in mind, let me know and I'll add it to the list. Also, if you found value out of this tutorial, I would really appreciate it if you commented, or shared this with some friends. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.